Good morning, fellow option traders, and welcome to the daily scan for Friday, April 19th, 2013. Don't have much to say about yesterday, except that Google had their earnings. And we'll look at a chart here and zoom in. This is after hours. Big range here. I feel sorry for the person that bought in here at 7.96 because they already lost almost $20 looking at the possible open this morning, and this was at 5 a.m. and this particular chart's not going to give me the volume, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We can look here and see what kind of volume we have. 1,700 shares have traded hands so far this morning. Not a good idea to trade in the pre-market like this unless you really know what you're doing. Well, it's hard enough trading during the day. But anyway, let's take a look at our announcements for today. And Jeremy Stein is going to speak today, but apparently they don't put much credit to what he's going to be saying, at least from a market moving perspective. I don't know who he is. Quite possibly he's one of the Fed presidents. I don't have all their names memorized. I'm not going to bother looking. We have not a lot to do today, but I just want to keep it short. Alright, I wanted to thank Sasquatch for cluing me in on how to fix my profit and loss day and profit and loss open here on the monitor page. I don't know how they got flipped, but it happened a while back, and the way to do that is through setup and application settings, and then down to positions, and look at the position P&L layout. You have open day, open year, day, open, and I just changed it over to day and open, and that fixed it. So thank you for that. Now I don't really have to retrain myself because it just fell right back into this automatically, and it was quite easy. Thank you very much. So expiration is today on April contracts, so it's kind of a big day. Apple is so far out of the money, there's only like a half a delta on those positions, long and short. So that's just how far out of the money that is. So we're just going to let those go and not do anything. They're all less than a nickel. I could close the shorts, but why bother? Amazon, we have this iron condor, which I think is, let's take a look at it here. I'll shut off the May. We don't really have anything to worry about here on this Amazon either, so we're just going to let that one go. Let's just take a look at these puts and see here. Yeah, they're worth 22.5 cents, the short ones. I don't expect Amazon to move very much, but what we're going to do is we're going to put an alert. Let's go over to these charts. This was a pretty big move yesterday. So our short, I'm going to put an alert here. I don't want to like give up anything on this, so we'll put an alert in just to make sure that nothing really strange happens. This is at 254. Let's make it right on the head. Alright. Back to the monitor tab. Baidu. Baidu, we should do pretty good on Baidu. We were a little freaking out about that earlier this week, but I think we're okay here. And we have We don't have the iron condor on this anymore. So we should expire pretty safely on Baidu, but I will put an alert on that too. And then I'll just cancel all these alerts. So let's say, let's put it right here. And at or above, that's good. I'll take that. I want to take this one off. And the iron condor is closed, so we're going to delete that. Alright. We're clean. I don't know what this was for. I don't know. Alright. Alright. Now we're cleaned up on this. CF Industries, we have a call. There's really no deltas on that one either, similar to Apple. Not worried about that one. Chipotle, we have 2 deltas on that, so we'll take a look at that. We want it below here. We have an alert. Last is greater than or equal to, so we have an alert on that one already, just in case it makes a move against us this morning. MasterCard, Iron Condor, Analyze tab. Oh, that is pretty. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we're just going to let that one go. Netflix. We have 11 deltas on that. Let's take a look. I don't have them on my list. That's because I just got in on that. That's why. So let's go here. This is expiration next Friday, so let's not worry about that one for right now. Panera. Did they have their earnings last night? That's next week. Okay. We want them down below here. We have expiration today. I'm just going to put an alert on this one as well. Right about there. At or above. That's good. Okay. Calendar is not going to do anything about gold. Gold is up a little bit this morning. So I may end up giving back everything on this. I'm not going to cry about it. The Russell is almost sort of making up for it. Let's take a look at that, even though it's not expiring this Friday. Let's take a look at that calendar here. Okay, we have this one calendar. Remember, I got rid of the 955, I think it was, that I had up here. I closed that one. We're still well above $1,000 for this if we hang around here. And looking at the Russell futures, we're looking at 905, so we should end up right around here today, which could give us another $10 or $20 on this, but you know, we're just waiting for this to mature a little bit more. Right now, the other insurance policies are what they are, and pre-market here, we're already creeping up another 5 or 6 since I got up this morning, and gold is creeping up a bit, and oil is still below 90, although gas prices went up. I can never figure it out. So oil was at 94, 95, 98, around there, and gas was at 450 or 355 or so. Well, it's back to 355 now. I can't figure it out. Just go with the flow. What are you going to do about it? All right. I'm going to keep this one very short today. I'm not going to do any scans today because it's Friday. Let's take some time off. It's Expiration Friday. Weird things can happen. I'm just going to monitor what I already have and go with the flow on that and keep an eye on everything and try to weather out the storm. There's a front moving through the center of Ohio right now, the one that was in Chicago yesterday and caused a lot of stress and damage, I understand. Although it's hard to get anything in the news besides Boston and the FBI and the pictures of those two guys. And, I really hope the heck the FBI is right, because if these people are innocent, they may get shot before they could ever have a chance to defend themselves. So I'm a little disturbed about that, but it's really just speculation and innuendos as far as whether they're guilty or not, but it seems like as though the press has already deemed them as guilty, and I hope that they are, I guess, or I hope they're right. That's what I hope, and that they're not persecuting these guys for no reason. All right, well, that's enough of my political statements. I try to keep it out of these videos, but sometimes they just pop up. They just jump into my head. All right, so that's it for today. Have a great weekend. Have a great day, and happy trading.